Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. They captured that crazy escapee in Pennsylvania, finally. Whew. We had massive storms last night. Not wind, thank goodness, but thunder and lightning like I hadn't seen in a long time. It was very close, all of it. And it came up quite fast too. But we got through it. I wasn't totally scared. The dog was petrified. He's fine this morning. So I was kind of thinking the reason why he was sick the other day is because he got himself so wound up by being scared of the last storm that it made him sick. But I'm wrong because he was fine this morning. And we had lots of thunder and lightning. I did all these yesterday, and had a grand time. But I'm wondering if I can't put a little watercolor on some of these now. I'm probably going to go way overboard here, but let me grab, oh, here we go. There's my favorite watercolors, which is a mishmash of most anything. Oh, I just got some email from, okay. Hold on a sec. Okay, sorry. Major family get-together plans just came through on email. Okay. Sorry. Apparently she doesn't know I'm a YouTube star. I'm just kidding. I'm going to, oh, it does. I'm going to add a little bit more color to some of this. And let's see. Brown. Oh yeah. Now there's colored pencil underneath it. And a little bit of gold paint also that was just like a wipe off thing. But I don't mind the gold being on there because it adds to the charm of the English manner. All right, do I have a dark gray? No, I don't want a really dark black. Oh, that's good. Okay. I mixed a black and a dark, a light lavender. And obviously, I mean, this is not precious because I'm holding it in my hand as I paint it. But it's now the watercolor's not going on that gold as easily, and I just have noticed that. But that's okay. It's okay. It's all just may or may not even be used. I don't know, but it was fun and I love it. All right, now this is where I want to get a little experimental because I'm not sure. I'm not trained, if you haven't already figured that out. So I don't know what goes on top of what unless I experiment, and even then sometimes I forget. Now it's activating the Stabilos. I might, that's like a really seafoam blue, which I kind of wanted to, oh, maybe that's what I can do. I wanted to make these kind of like those really pale green pumpkins, but it's not coming out that way because of the different media that's on here. So I'm just going to add some of the pale blue into the background, like the pale sea foam. It's very, very light. And this is on old book paper. Well, it's not old, but it's been bashed around in here quite a bit. So it's almost old. Tattered. Kind of like the artist. Not that I think I'm an artist. Although, I do have as much fun as an artist, I think. It's really subtle, but I don't dislike it. Okay. This one is a lot more abstract. I think there's Wipe Off on here. There's Jelly Plate on here. There's Stabilo on here. There's acrylic on here. Let's add some watercolor. But I don't know what color to add to this one. There's kind of like a seafoam green. Nah, that's not wild enough. What does this like really bright blue do? I don't even know if I'll use these or parts of these. And I really don't even care right at this moment because these are kind of like some in-betweeners to just kind of cleanse my palette, get some more done, and not burn myself out. I know I got burnt out last year because I just started way too early and I planned way too much. I backed off of all of that this year. Although it does seem like I've planned a lot. I really haven't. I purposely have kept everything very vague. I was going to do it in a different kind of a structure. I went to Junk Journal so that could be added to or deleted from. Vague possibilities there. Everything is very vague intentionally starting out. And this is, if you don't know, this is for my October daily project that is going to be a book report. Because really, I mean, I don't have little kids. We do some stuff down at the beach for October. We're down at our beach house for the whole month, or we will be, or I will be. I'm pretty sure we're going to stay pretty much the whole month because there's so much going on. And we've got 2 or 3 different people coming and staying for a couple nights each time. So, you know, it's just, it's a fun month. But I like documenting that more now as an older adult, decrepit older adult in a Hobonichi. These journal projects are not reflecting my life. They're reflecting fun, is how I look at it. Let's see what we could do with this. That's how I look at it. And, I mean, I've done all that. I've had fun with all that. When my husband's kids were younger and all of that. And I add pictures to my Hobonichi of the fun down at the beach. And because this will be our 3rd Halloween down there, I think now. We haven't had this house very long. And part of it, I was a patient with a very messed up foot. But, so I have, over the years, gone into this kind of free form, more fun at Christmas and Halloween because we just don't celebrate it like we used to due to our age, due to our family circumstances. I'm really not in any kind of my husband's children's lives anymore due to many family issues. Their mother is still around, so there's no point in me trying to be their mother or helping them. They're all major adults, and we do a lot with our granddaughter, and that's where my focus is. So it's just the season of life we're in, it's more fun to do a book report for Halloween for me. And last year at Christmas, I did a fun approach, and I have for a couple years now, and that just to me is a lot more fun at this point. If I decide to have children, I might change my mind, but I don't think that's going to happen at my age. Besides, I'll be a millionaire if that happens, and I'm going to be on a yacht somewhere in the Mediterranean. Just joking. Just joking. Just having fun. This is just the season of life we're in, and it's more fun this way. So I'm making my own paper and experimenting this month with jelly plates and acrylic and obviously watercolors and all kinds of different shapes and doodling and just kind of seeing what I like, what kind of practices I can do. I got heavily inspired by Tim Holtz and his products for ideology and the makers in those projects and all of the grunge and the layers and layers. So I know I probably will lean in that direction. I made a junk journal in that form as an experiment, which I probably will use because I'm really liking it. In fact, it's right here. It's just out of envelopes. I just started. I experimented with a lot of color there and got some beautiful grungy paper. I bought a couple things of Tim Holtz, but not a lot. I found some more that I already had. I experimented with layers and old people and cutting people in half and patching them together like Frankenstein would have done. That's not the book either. All I know is it's fun. I'm experimenting, and I took a couple days off from experimenting because I was kind of getting a little, what else do I do? And I needed to just back off at the advice of a very, 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 the first viewer I've ever had. Still here, believe it or not. And she said, why don't you just do some in-betweeners? I'm like, that's a great idea. Not that I needed permission, but I'm like, I don't want to get burnt out. So I just backed off a little bit. I'm just highlighting what I did here yesterday with a little bit of red watercolor. So I'm not sure how it'll dry. I would think fainter than it is now, but I love this piece right here. This was just complete playing. Yes, I played for 7 other pages, and I got one that I thoroughly love, but I have others that I'm not hating. So not every piece is a masterpiece. It's taken me a long time to realize that. And when I say masterpiece, I have to realize my skill level and what a masterpiece means to me. But I do not know what my husband is listening to. Sounds like a card chase. But things like this make it, all worthwhile. I love this. I love this. I wish I could make an English manner in that same fashion. I might play on my iPad today with Procreate and see what I can come up with. Something kind of like this. A grungy approach on a grid of an English manner. That might be my next, but I just love, this was all a green jelly plate. Just play. This is on thicker paper. It's kind of like a mixed media paper, feels like. I went over it with some more jelly plate, probably in orange. And then yesterday I went in with Stabilos and drew these pumpkins, and I really love this. They're messy. They're grungy. Then I went around it with a Stabilo brown and made it kind of like in a frame. Love this. Love this. Wish I could do more of this. Might actually do more of that. I gotta put it someplace flat. This is another one. Another grungy, yucky jelly plate that looks like maybe 2 or 3 layers of jelly plate. And then I went in with a blue Stabilo. No, that was... I think I had gray in here, a Stabilo, and I went around and made circles, and I went around with a blue Stabilo and this orange. And I really like this too. I wouldn't have thought these colors would work well together, but they do. So I'm kind of thinking, I wonder, like a darker blue, like a Prussian blue, what that might do. Now, again, it's watercolor, so it'll dry a lot fainter than it is, I think. It's kind of, the blue circles are sort of intertwined, so they're kind of running everywhere, which I don't hate either. I'm liking this one too. Are orange and blue even opposites on the color wheel? I don't know. But I like the combination together. That's the beauty of not knowing the rules sometimes. So you don't have to follow them if you don't know them. I'm going to let this one dry flat too. I think I will, I wouldn't mind using this paper too. I'm not sure off the top of my head where it'll go, but that's okay. I don't know why I like that one so much. And I even cut out part of it already. I don't know. That I might be able to jive around in Procreate also. This is by Bunce. That's not mine. This is black that I did. And then no, that was this and another one of these. And then I photocopied it into black and white. But I'm wondering. I can always print it again. What happens if you drew orange? I need a bigger brush. If you do like orange circles around this, like orange and black for Halloween. What that might look like when it dries. Might need 1 or 2 layers on top of this because it is faint watercolor. I don't just hate that either. Dishate? Is that a word? Is that a double negative? I don't hate this either. Dislike. Let's just let that dry. But no, I have not found my Tim Holtz stamps yet. I'm looking for the specimen labels. I thought I found them yesterday, but I did not. I thought I found them in the drawer labeled Tim Holtz, but alas, they're not in there. It's even labeled Tim Holtz stamps. It's not in there. I found this one, which I might be able to use. This is a world map. I might need that for 1 or 2 spreads. Oh. I did find the city maps. Air travel. Maybe I put that. Sea life. No, that's in a container. The problem is this does not fit my stamp storage. So I have it in a separate drawer except for that one. I wonder if that one's down at the beach. That's highly possible. But the only problem is I won't know till I get down there and I won't be back. But this is a printable off of By Bun Patreon. I'm on her Patreon thing. And I'm wondering if I can't add something on top of that and like include her in my Halloween, which I would love to do. The pink is going to throw me off. I might have to think about that. But I do know I decorated my notes about the book a lot. A lot. But I can't let you see it. I do want to make journal cards like this. I wonder, maybe tomorrow I'll cut out these shapes in cardstock and kind of use them as a stencil. A pumpkin. I kind of like this as a manor house, a regular circle. And then I need another shape. I don't like this shape. What else should I use? Ooh. It might be hard for you guys because you don't know what the book is. But I need kind of like enough room to write, because every page is going to have like the chapter highlights typed out. But I'm going to type it into a little space like this and attach it on a journal card of these shapes. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. But if I draw it on here, I'm going to give it away. So I can't. Sorry. Teaser again. Sorry. Teaser again. But yep, it's going to be fun. I'm so excited. I was going to try to do... I had 3 other topics picked out. I even bought supplies for one of them, which may or may not include this washi tape that I purchased. But I haven't given up on that idea, so it might happen next year. So I'm kind of like keeping it under wraps. Oh, here's the bright one I did. I really love that. I'm not going to touch that. Although, no, I'm not going to. Anyhow, all right. Still playing. Probably will play a little bit tomorrow and then go on and work on maybe kind of establishing maybe more tip-ins with this, like a tip-in on top of this. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure, I'm 98.5% sure this is going to be my journal, even on the pages that I messed with the heat gun and wrinkled my envelope. Just adds character, right? Like, this page could be part of it. And I need to make a cover. I'm going to make a cardstock type cover. But, anyhow. Fun. All right. Thanks for watching. Oh, lady. This is a lady/man. So she needs to go back in here. She's both. But I still think she's a she. Although it doesn't matter what she is. Anyhow. So, I have babbled enough. Narrowing down my paper selection, believe it or not. Because I have way too much. And how many times do I say that? Oh, let me answer that. Alright, thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Bye.